the leaders in the church, what are we going to do with them? What are we going to do with the people that are coming? So if you look at your topic on your first pages, and you already see what it says, our theme for Church of God in Christ is God's people called to holy living. Yeah. God's people called to holy living. And some of the Sunday schools, at one time or another, when you first came in, some of your Sunday schools, they were full, just like this. And see how this, and anybody knows me, I'm a visual. Yeah. That's the only way I know how to teach. So when you first came in, it was like all full. And different things started happening in your Sunday school. So maybe, let's see, maybe families moved away. Okay. Unfortunately, some went home to be with the Lord. Pastor change. Teachers no longer wanting to teach, unfortunately. And sometimes we just don't want to be bothered. You say in the church? Yes. And so some of you, your Sunday school looks like this. It looks like it's only a few. But we started out full, and fullness, what do you see here? Are all the colors the same? No. They're different colors. But that's what the church is about, a diversity of people. And when you look at our, I need to slow down too, because you got me talking fast. And I don't know why I was trying to follow your pace. I have no idea. And after some time, our church starts looking kind of empty. And sometimes we get overwhelmed, like, what happened to our Sunday school department? What happened to all those that the evangelist took the time to bring in? So if you look at our theme and it says, what God's people call to holy living, how can our theme be applied to Sunday school? Well, I kind of was, listen, my husband will tell you, I lock everybody out when it's time for me to do stuff like this. And then sometimes I'll be right up to the date, and then God will say, change everything. So when it got changed again, I said, no, God, this is it. I literally said that to him the other day, and I said, I'm taking it to the shop. This is it. And this is what he gave me. And I think today he said, okay. It's okay. So let's look at our theme. God's people called to holy living. So let's change it. God's people called to, what's that word say? Battle. And what do we do when we go into battle? Fight. We go into battle. We fight. When I was growing up, don't bother. I went to battle for a minute. Don't say nothing smart. I went to battle for a minute. Just for a minute. But I went into the battle to do what? To fight. Now, what's the second one say real quickly? God's people called to fight. We go into battle to fight to do what? Win. Whoever went into a battle when they want to lose?
That's right.
Not me. I didn't start the fight, but I'm about to finish it.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? So what's the next one? God's people what?
Called to
win. God's people called to win. We, the evangelists, got them in here. Now what we want to do, we want to win what? We want to win back our, what's number 4 say?
Sunday school.
We want to win back our Sunday school. And I heard somebody say, soul. I heard you. I'm a teacher. I can hear, see, and do. And I heard you. God's people called to win souls, but called to win this area I'm talking about. Sunday school. That's what God's people are called to do. So as we look at our paper, it says you've got questions on there, but those questions, we're not going to answer them right now. It says what battle? The battle of winning, the battle of getting back, the battle of doing the work that was brought in again by the evangelist department. And the next one, it says the battle of how to get our Sunday school back and to get it to grow. We're not going to answer any of those yet. And then number C, it says, how do we get people interested in attending what? Sunday school. Not just for a what?
Few weeks.
What else?
One month. But get them to stay. Be committed. A desire to study. Learn and to be faithful.
Okay, let's keep on moving. We're going to go to the next one. What does the next one say?
How do we get our Sunday school to increase in attendance? Change things.
Come on now.
All right. Change it. Yes. Young ladies here are going to be walking around, and they have someone's going to put little stars. Everybody that comes, you can start putting the stars. I hope you all don't mind. They're just going to put just little tiny star on you. Everybody that comes to the Sunday school in your class, in your Sunday school, they're a winner. They start, they shine. You gotta let them know. Just don't let them just come wandering in, but every single person that comes in, they are literally a winner. And how they are a winner, first of all, if you say that you are called to teach and you're called to do those areas, you've got to be doing something that you what?
Love.
Do what you
Love.
What does it say again?
Do what you love.
Do what you love. You understand? Don't just do it. Now here. Don't just do it because you've been put in those areas, but do what you love. I heard you. Who said it? If you don't love it, get out. Don't stay there. Do not stay there because you're going to call it hindrance. So now let's go down quickly to how. Motivate them, enthusiasm, and excitement. Motivation, enthusiasm, excitement. Motivation, enthusiasm, and excitement. Some of the study schools that I go to visit, they are just downright boring. Come on, tell the truth. No, I'm serious. I could come back to my husband, and I said, I'm not a drinking woman, but I thought about it. Are downright boring. You go to them and they're like, oh wow, you gotta have an excitement. Everybody that always is, where's my chocolate corner? Okay. I got my chocolate corner. Oh, my chocolate corner. My chocolate thing. Can I have a Hershey? Oh, yes. Okay. So when you talk about study school, you gotta be excitable. You have to be full of enthusiasm. You have to be full. I have more chocolate, but don't wait a minute, y'all. Y'all can eat. Stop it. Just behave. You gotta be. I have more for you. So you gotta be full of enthusiasm. You gotta be full of motivation, and it should be when your people are coming into your class and they're coming into your area, they should feel that from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then if they feel that from you, they're going to share that. No one should ever come into your class with your attitude is, I'm just saying. What is it that you're saying? Right. I'm just saying what? What is it that you're saying? That's right.
I like it.
You walk into Sunday school and he's looking at you like, okay, you're here. Okay, what is it that you're saying? Are you teaching something? Do you have their interest? So let's keep looking at how. Teachers need to be prayerful, inspiring, encouraging, and again, excitable and compassionate. Did you hear me? That compassion is so important. Come on, y'all. Who wants a dull Sunday school teacher or one that's just kind of getting on your last nerve when you walk in? Because the children, mom made them come. And the teenagers, they have attitudes from A through and including Z. And then you have the young adults who have the young children and they're fussing because the child got on their nerve all the way to Sunday school and they're overwhelmed, so they come and plop themselves down into your class. You've got to be able to reach all ages, all levels, all the time. And that's how you grow your Sunday school. Sister Kate, you have your hand up.
Jim, you underneath that you said, are you doing what you love?
Yes, right here. Are you?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Oh, well, you just showing you. Okay, she's just showing off. She wants to know the child.
Thank you, Mother.
So you're doing what you love. You're doing what you love. That's, I'm telling you, don't have this on your face either. What does this say? Ready? Leave me alone. Yeah, some of you do have those, some of the workers do have that attitude. No, seriously, no, I'm trying to tell you, I know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yes.
I've been in a lot of different Sunday schools, and I've watched them, and you're like, what's it, even when I came in, oh, she's only here to check on us. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to tell Elder Woodall, I'm going to tell Elder Moulton, I'm going to tell Lady Linda, I'm gonna let them know these are the things that are going on, and these are the areas that we, as a Sunday school department, wants to do to help you grow your Sunday school. But you gotta give us something to work with. Come on, if your Sunday school is dying, are you the one that's killing them all?
Whoa.
No, seriously, think about it. Because it might be you that, with your attitude, the pastor don't know what's going on. The pastor, sometimes the sign might be saying, please go away. Please go away. You know, I had a rough night. I got to teach class, and you guys get me hurt. You know what I mean? Children, teachers, everybody, they read your Bible.
Yeah.
I love teaching. I started literally teaching class in the secular area 1972. And I just been adding on to it. So you're like, how old is she? None of your business. But anyway, adding on to it, adding on to it, and adding on to it. Because what you do, if you love something, you're going to do what? Invest in it? You're going to change yourself? I'm not ashamed of it. I'm 67. I'm going to be 68 soon. And I'm so godly thankful. And guess what? Let the children know. I'm in my right mind. I think I am, but I'm in my right mind. Make your Sunday school exciting. No, excitable. Make it excitable.
Yes.
What did I say?
Make
it
excitable.
Not this.
Excitable.
Look at the card. If you can get it. Make it excitable. You know what I'm saying? I love picking with them. But anyway, let's go on. What does the next thing say? Teachers, leaders, do what?
Change your pace.
So today what we're going to do is we're going to start reading reverse. Did you raise your hand? Did you raise your hand? Who called out in class? Was that you? Was that you? Was that you? What did you just do to your student?
Intimidated.
What'd you say?
Intimidated.
Oh, you get chocolate. Intimidate them. You put them on the spot. You intimidate them. What'd you say? Oh, you just one shot. That's all. I got other than chocolate. I have other candy. Those that can't have chocolate, I have other stuff for you. You intimidated them? That's not right. Because they took their time to come to Sunday school to learn from you. And you are the one that did what? Did you? Lord, did you? Embarrassed. Did you shake your head? No.
Embarrassed them.
You embarrassed them. But I like Sister Lord. She just like, they're going to embarrass me, you know? And then there is that one that you know, regardless of what you say. Listen, these kids, all of them were not raised up in homes like some of you were raised up in.
That's right.
Yeah,
So their
out of
mannerism is
respect.
going to be different. Their actions is going to be different. How they talk to you is going to be different. And you cannot light into them. You just can't. That's where you gotta be prayed up. What's the next one says?
What does your looks or tone project when teaching?
So we did say this. We did say this.
Yes.
We did say, please go away. Is that what it's projecting? It shouldn't be, right, Sister Becky? It shouldn't be. Sister Becky, I've never seen a woman that's always smiling. I said one day, does she not smile? There gotta be something about her, but she's always like, Mother, how you doing? Like, fine. Well, even if you don't feel like it when they come into your class, just do it. But you have no business coming into class with an attitude.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's not acceptable.
Not acceptable.
You do not come into Sunday school with, I'm late, okay. Okay, so just pace yourself. If by chance you're running a little bit, just do me a favor. Even though it happens, say, excuse me, class, I appreciate you patiently. You see what I'm doing? Waiting. I appreciate. You see what I did?
Showing compassion.
What'd you say? Yeah, I'm not giving y'all no more candy. You're showing compassion. You're showing what? Empathy. You're showing that. You know, I have other candy if you don't want. Okay, I have other kinds of candy. You want chocolate? Ooh, Tootsie Roll? Okay. Okay.
Can I ask a question? Sorry,
Anyway. Okay, so let's go on. You're showing compassion. What's the next thing that it say?
Pastoral support to encourage congregation to attend.
That is so necessary. And I'm not going to change my tone with that either, because we need our pastors to be supportive of Sunday school. We need our pastor. Now, Pastor Scott, I asked him one Sunday, I said to him, just give me 5 for 5. But that meant just give me 5 minutes to make a 5-minute announcement and project Sunday school. So right in the middle of service, he stopped the announcement part, and he let me project. Listen, why am I announcing about growing Sunday school in Sunday school?
That's right.
You missed it. You got to take it where? To church. You got to go to church. Why are you yelling at the choir members that are faithful when there's 90 that aren't, but the 10 are sitting there, well, why don't you send an email to the other one?
That's right.
You're missing it.
Yes.
You gotta go change your avenue. So if the pastors give us that time and they give us that support, go in and you don't have to make a long announcement. My suggestion to you is organize yourself so when you stand up there, don't be, praise the Lord, everybody. I'd like to give honor to this one. There's no honor. The honor was already done. Just go into your announcement. Okay? I want to thank God that Sister So-and-so gave me the opportunity to talk, and I want to thank God for it. You already got it. So go right in there with your announcements and stuff ready and say, hey y'all, let's do something to build up Sunday school. You had your hand raised.
My pastor recently did a survey at our church, and so when they did the announcements, all they just said is, everybody, there's a survey, and he asked everybody to take the survey. So he said, you can do it anonymously, don't put your name on it. But he asked questions, like maybe a 10-question survey about why don't you come to Sunday school? Do you come to Sunday school? Why don't you come to Sunday school? What would make you come to Sunday school? You know, what do you think we should do, or what could we add to it that would pique your interest and make you want to come to Sunday school or something? So that was just something, you know, to try to get the
That's
people.
an excellent idea. Isn't that what this is all about? Suppose I was like learning something new and said, well, sis, that's okay. No. When you learn something, apply it or take it. And thank you for sharing it. I never would have thought to do that. That's an excellent idea. That's taking us out of the normacy. That's literally taking us away from what we ordinarily do. So now let's continue to move on because I don't have a lot of time. Let's go to where it says important. What does important say? We need what?
People to grow Sunday school.
Yes, you do. Some of you, listen to me, don't get upset what I'm about to say. Some of you are not equipped to grow your Sunday school. You don't have it in you. But some of you are not equipped to teach, but you have what it takes to organize the classes, be the administrative or secretarial support, the supporting eyes for the superintendent. You see, you got to find your area. And if someone is not equipped to teach, but great at public relations and organization, do what? Use them. Come on, use them. If you found out that somebody knows how to organize, know how to do PR and all that, use that, because it's not only going to work for the Sunday school, but it's going to work for the church. You got me? It's not just working for the Sunday school. You're going to be standing up there tomorrow teaching in front of a bunch of women. Be ready for eye roll, sucking teeth, body language, all this crazy stuff.
Lord.
It happens. But you've got to stay focused on what you're supposed to do. If you have a PR person with a person with you, let them encourage you to continue to go on. Some of you are going to stand in front of the classes, and I'm telling you, you will see all kinds of things. But you gotta keep focused. That's how you grow yourself. You don't go to the pastor, I'm quitting. You know what? I went to Sunday school and I was trying to teach it. They got on my last nerve. I'm not going back. So what? They got on your last nerve. Get the other nerve. Let it grow back. That's what you gotta do. Seriously, that's all you have to do. Stop being so sensitive as leaders. Stop that, because you're never going to get it. 1994, when Pastor Hines made me a church mother, there were so many that told me, you're so young, you don't know anything about being a church mother. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm never going to call you mother. So I knew I still had a lot of growing to do, and I said, I don't want to be your mama anyway. But anyway, I had to still grow. So there's areas that you have to still grow in. So as I'm growing as a leader, as you're growing as a teacher, I know you pastors haven't all arrived, right? So you're still growing, right? Right, Pastor? You're all still growing in different capacities. So as you go to the next level, you take that group with you to the next level. You got that? You gotta take your resources. You gotta take what you're learning, you gotta take what you have and apply it
Yes.
to the next level. So let's go on quickly, because I don't have a lot of time. What does it say? Oh, no, I need this one part. Use social media.
Oh,
Go ahead.
to help your Sunday school.
Yes, use it. My husband uses social media to promote Sunday school, to promote almost anything and everything in the church. It helps out, it makes a difference. These young people, they're coming into the church with all kinds of gadgets and all these kind of things. You need to get up on the technology.
Yes,
Don't come out
yes.
too old, and I can't do, you're never too old to learn something new.
That's
So
right.
you gotta kind of change your way of teaching, change your way of doing your lessons, change your way of, even this, if you have an area, and you know what, I have my tablet that I use for the little children's Bible study, and for whatever reason, God is still teaching me, yes, you have to teach those babies. So what I do, I carry my tablet, and every now and then I put some music on for them.
Yes.
And guess what? It changes them.
Change.
So you've got to figure out what works, okay? So right here, social media, it works. It does, texting, it works. I'm
works.
sorry, these
It does.
things do so work. And here's another little secret, invite people. And this is not my quote, but it's something that I saw. It said, people will go where they are invited and stay where they are well treated. Did you hear me?
Amen, that's right.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
You have your hand raised, or are you waving at me? Oh,
And when I was teaching our young people at our church, they always say they got friends at school.
yes.
And I just put them on the, how you say it, guess you could call it the challenge.
Challenge.
Okay.
You have friends in school,
Uh-huh.
invite them to school, summer school.
All right.
I wanna see your friends that you say you're hanging out with.
Oh.
And they said, I said, want to bring them at least one each Sunday, I'm gonna give you some kind of gift.
Oh.
And they begin to bring their kids,
And
their
they bring
friends.
their kids.
I said, because
I
you
like
have to
that.
realize, I believe I preached a couple of Sunday school, like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
I told all the young people in the church, get out your tablet.
All right.
Get out your cell phone.
Get out,
And I
okay.
started reading the scriptures they read. I said, now stop. Somebody uses a cell phone. Tell me what that word meant on Google.
I like that. Oh,
And
yeah,
they
good.
read that word on
Okay.
Google, and they said, fight the
Good.
See?
I love this. I love it. And
That's a
so
lesson
they got
learned.
their attention span, and they didn't think they'd go to sleep and start church.
Okay.
They get them go to the bathroom. I don't know what to go to the bathroom, but.
They
but
don't.
that's how- I said, no, we ain't never seen children sit that still.
that's
And
good.
this means out your
That's good.
To attract them in.
Did you see that? That's another nugget that. Listen. You all listen what's going on. You're all, not only am I teaching, but you're teaching me things that we can teach each other, that we can share with each other. Stop being so stingy. No, stop it. When you learn
Yes,
something
yes,
that works
yes.
for you, and you share it.
Yes.
We have the head of our college students, that mother, I call her mother, Sister Lauren. She has such a heart for the college students. And when she came in, I was just watching her. She's still so excited about the college students, and her heart just kind of melts when she hears that they're coming home and this and that. Well, you do that for when somebody's not coming regular. You do that for somebody that you haven't seen or heard from. Every now and then, if you haven't seen somebody, and I've got it here, I have it. Anyway, what I want you to learn how to do, oh, right here. What I want you to learn how to do, if you haven't seen anybody, every now and then, send out a little postcard that says, thinking of you. One of the girls, come here, like young ladies. These are adorable young ladies that were raised in China. They are so adorable. I had them since they were babies. And Erica, I literally had them since they were babies. Give them either one or one of them so they can see what it is. So you can see what she has. And pass something out to them. Make a little note to them. I missed you. What does it say in the next area? Invest what?
In your Sunday school.
In your Sunday school. Buy, look, see this? Look at this. Look at this. This is a little dollar poster. No, I got this at the dollar store.
Yeah.
I literally got this at the, go to the dollar store. No, seriously, the dollar store. You can almost dress your house up. No, I didn't have. Around. Look at this. What does it say?
Welcome to Sunday school.
Put this out somewhere. Welcome. This is a dollar store thing. Just kind of go through. Make some investments in
Amen.
your Sunday school. And every now and then, if you can't do that, make up little stuff. A young man, he's our new deacon in our church. He came up to me the other day and said, Mother, I made something for you. And you open this up, and guess what it says?
So sweet.
Adult Sunday School, and it has our name and stuff on the back. He made these, Deacon Tyrone. I thought it was so adorable.
Yes.
He gave me a variety. You've got to make some investment. He said, Mother, pass these out when you come to church on Sunday. And I was sitting there one day reading each one, and I almost was in tears because he took the time. You got to take the time to help your Sunday school grow. One Sunday, I was so sick and tired of not seeing people in church. I went around and I actually made these. These are old business cards you two can make up. And I just put on here, join us at Shiloh Church of God in Christ Sunday School, 9:45 a.m. There's a class for you. And what I did was I had a competition. So whoever could, as many people that they called for, that invited them, it said, put your name. So different ones was coming up to me and said, here, so-and-so invited me. This is called investment. Take time. Now this is our church, but you gotta take time to do stuff for your church. If you want your Sunday school to grow, you're going to take everything to the next level. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Stop being so doggone selfish. Stop talking about what about me, it's all about me. It's not about you. It's what God want to do through you as a leader, as a teacher, how to grow your Sunday school. Amen? That's what it's all about. Yes.
Just to point out, I do like some of the classes, as far as the young adults at Shiloh, where you all have the opportunity for a young person to teach the class.
Yes.
I think that is also helping them to prepare for their leadership position in the future.
That
As
is
well
right.
as, and even in school, they have like public speaking and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it kind of gives them a whole roundabout of, how to conduct a class and how to give out information and make it exciting so they know how you feel.
Right.
So they're like, actually, this is, harder than what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Having to present something and then just listen, just us sitting back and,
Right.
you being you. So it gives a good perspective on it.
Erica, thank you
Very
so much for
good.
sharing. And I know it's one of the things that one of the student teachers didn't show up. Sister Erica was always ready. If that student teacher was supposed to be in place and they weren't there, she was ready.
Amen.
And it taught her
That's
how to do
good.
public speaking, it taught her how to do preparation. And she has grown to be a young entrepreneur.
Thank you,
She
Mom.
needs to find out some of her areas that she is good in, and she will share them with you. She's right. You know what? Stop being so like, I'm the older, I'm this, I'm that. Use those teenagers, use the children, use all levels. We do use the different age levels to be involved in so many. Are you walking out on me because I should be done?
No, just go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I had to ask. Do you see what I mean? Use the different age levels. Are you all listening? Yes. You all got quiet. I'm like, and be excitable. And you know what, Sister Lauren, what did we say? Go over, talk to the young people. Talk to them. How you doing? We missed you. Or would you like to help out? Would you like to be involved? Why does it have to be just you in charge? No, seriously, why? It should be just you, it should be just you that knows everything. And with our vacation Bible school coming, my husband and I, he's the director and I'm the coach. And what we do, we invite our students to be a part. The high school, the college students, they come right in and they start working. Do the same thing with your Sunday school. Guess what? Some of them don't want to go up to the adult class yet. They're not ready to be released. So for those that aren't ready to be released, we hold on to them and we use them. We invite them to participate. We invite them to come around and help us. Use them. Sister Lauren, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I was just thinking, how many of us come across young people, and sometimes we have to admit, we have our own bias about it. Maybe that child's not clean, maybe their hair's not combed, maybe their clothes aren't shiny and new, or whatever, and just the opportunity to spend time with positive adults in their lives, that impacts them forever.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have to be really, really careful about how we treat our people.
Yes.
What did you say? Sometimes they don't smell the way we look, or look the way we look, or act the way we look. Listen, when you first came into the church, you didn't act, look, smell, and be that number one perfect saint that sat on the front row, that had the lap cloth, or had the perfect tie, that had the perfect hairdo. You weren't like that. Maybe some of you were raised right in the Church of God in Christ, or just raised holiness. I was for a minute, Church of Living God, and then I got angry with the church, and I left. So I share that every now and then with my young people. Don't do like I did. Don't let church hurt make you walk away. So I walked away for 7 years, but I shared that. You can share a little of your testimony. Don't tell them all.
No.
Because one day when they were talking about smoking weed and all that, I was like, oh, I mean, really, you know. Somebody said, Mother Mo, you don't know what that's all about. I said, what would you say? What you say?
You have to, for
What
young
you
people.
say? Yes.
You have to let them know, hey, I haven't been this well. I know where you are.
You gotta-
I know where you've been.
Go ahead.
I did just what you did. You know how to rule it. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta let them. We act like we split. Since you got that. We act like we're so holy now because we got in church.
Yes.
That we don't let them understand. That I used to be you. See, and through it all, now I've come. You know, you gotta be able to tell them that you used to cuss. You gotta let them take you hang on a corner.
Oh my
or turn around and
gosh.
take a fifth or take some vodka and orange juice and put it on.
Yeah.
You gotta let them know that.
You do.
You gotta know that back in the day, yeah, I thought I was all that, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you thought you can't get your mama and all that.
Yeah.
You gotta know that.
That's it.
And your mama in the church, mama gotta let them know. Say,
Yeah.
baby, I understand. Now come here, let me tell you how.
Yeah.
That changed their lives.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to do that.
Yeah.
And it also lets them know that you.
Excuse me, you didn't raise your hand?
I did, I said, but you also, right, you can't. But it also lets them know that you recognize it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that you're not so out of touch with things, that you don't recognize the things, the stages of life that a person goes to before coming to salvation.
But
Awesome.
also you have to realize that the
Excuse
teachers,
me, he raised his hand.
that's just
Excuse me, what, wait, excuse me, I want order back in here. No. I would like for Elder, and then we're gonna call on you for a second, okay? Right.
In essence, when doing that, you're serving a twofold purpose. You're dealing with them about Sunday school,
Yeah.
and then maybe also someone in your Sunday school class who's not saved, and you're witnessing to them just as well.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not giving you any. Go ahead. Second.
I want to just re-edify to you that it's not just the teachers, they get burnt out.
Yeah.
And going and putting my mind, I did it at our church about the men. I was wondering that why the men are not in the house of God like they used to be. And the Lord told me to tell the children, if your daddy not here, I want you to invite them out to dinner with me. And the fathers came back to the church.
That's good.
When they came to the luncheon, I paid the bill by the grace of God. And they began to talk about issues they were going through and why they felt as though they were not needed in the church. And when I told them, I said, you are needed. God needs you. The child needs you there. They want, and now they're starting to come back to the church because they see that they're needed.
They're
And I thank God.
What did you
Thank
say?
do that.
They see that they are what? Needed. That's a key.
Yes.
They see that they are needed. And I've got to close me. Pastor Woodall, I see your hand. Okay, I've got 30 seconds because they just came to the door when they shut down.
Well, you take it. I'm done. Showtime now. You finish everything.
Okay, before, he's gonna, no, not yet, not yet. Go ahead.
I think one of the things that we have to also deal with, that I deal with young people, when you make the passing or Sunday school. I go to Sunday school, not all the time, but one part I play Sunday school is when I get with. I love all the children. I take time with all the children. And Sister Cook can tell you, most of the children in Bible Way come to Bible study.
Wow.
Yes.
the good you wanna do. Come on now. Yeah,
So you hope children good that even
Yes.
God put in there. Sometimes you have to kill God drawn.
Yes,
Because God draws from desire.
Yeah.